today I'm doing a come to work with me vlog because this is like my second to last week at this hospital that I am at. I extended my contract for like 4 additional weeks in Tampa, and a lot of shit happened during that time. My dad no longer works for the same company. He got moved to Orlando, so I'm staying at his apartment by myself now. And like what else, he moved back to Orlando, and I'm leaving Tampa because like my dad's not here, so why be here? But no, I'm also tired of working, so I need a little break, because if you all don't know, I've been working my butt off for the last 5 months since December, and I'm just tired. I need a break, so I'm taking 2 months off after this, so I'm just ready to be done. So yeah, anyways, I'm on my way to work right now, my second to last week at this hospital. Super excited because I'm taking 2 months off before I start my Atlanta job. And what else? See, benefits of being a traveler: you can take 2 months off, but I'm going to a regular staff job, so it'll be a transition. But I mean, hey, at least I get 2 months off. They gave me COVID ICU, regular ICU, like 4 patients over there, and then the PCU. So I'm about to go change my scrubs into the disposable scrubs top, which I wear, and then the extra small bottoms, and then the scrub jackets are over here. And the COVID unit don't be having the scrub jackets, so I just can't get an extra large. But yeah, so let me see which one. I could get a medium or maybe even a large. Okay guys, so I'm at work and I'm in the little ABG room. This is like, if you're a respiratory therapist or know much about respiratory, like we most of the times have our own little room where you could do like ABGs and just own little rooms in the ICU or whatever. And out of all the hospitals I've been in, the ICUs have pretty much had these where the respiratory therapists just hang out when they're like not doing anything. And then there's the respiratory department. Most people like that have the floors or something, they go down there and just chill and vibe out, or they stay on the floors or whatever. But anyways, okay, so I just finished I feel like I look so cute because my hat and my scrubs match. But okay, so I got a report on the COVID unit. It's 1 vent over here, then I have 2 vents over on the regular ICU. A sad situation happened. This is so freaking sad, like so freaking sad that one of these patients, this is the sad part about respiratory. Okay, so one of the patients that I had, I had her on the regular floor, like just giving her a breathing treatment. This was about 3 weeks ago, and I saw her leaving, and I was like, oh, you're going home? And her son was like, oh, you're going home? She was like, yeah, I'm going home, we're going home. So then now she's back in the hospital. She has COVID, and she has the lung cancer and COPD. And now like last week I had her, and she was on the PCU, and she was on a high flow. Then she got switched to BiPAP because she wasn't satting well. And then like last week I was trying so hard, because they were going to intubate her last week, but I was trying so hard for her not to be intubated. Like they had her have the little nose mask on, so I put the regular mask on her face, and then she started doing better, satting better. And I was like, I just do not want her to get intubated. She had so much anxiety. She kept saying like, is she gonna die and stuff. So I was just like holding her hand. She was crying, holding my hand, and I was like, no, you got this. I literally made her say with me, like, I'm not gonna die, I'm not gonna die. Like, I was telling her like little affirmations to say and stuff. And then of course 3 days I'm off, And what I do when I first come into the ICU, especially like if I'm like consistently in here every single time I come to work, I look and see through all the rooms, like get my own visual update before I get reported. And she's intubated. So freaking sad. I'm praying she makes it, but I don't know. That's the sad part about respiratory. Right now, I'm just gonna mentally prepare myself for the day. So at this hospital, like our meds, we don't go in the med room, which is really good in my opinion, because sometimes the med room takes forever and stuff. So we have our meds out with us already, so we don't really have to go in the med room with the nurses and stuff. And you know that takes up a lot of time, so that's what I do. I do like that. So I'm just making sure got Duonel, albuterol, Atrovent, all this stuff. Just try to have myself prepared so I won't have to run and get other stuff. I don't see any Pulmicort in here, so that I'm gonna need to get. And I don't see any over there, so we get our meds from the department. So yeah. Other stuff, that's good to have is like ABG kits, so you don't go running around trying to look for this when you're doing stuff. We have these new ABG needles that goes with the ABG machine we use. And then like nasal cannula. I need some like nebulizer. What is it? Yeah, I need some nebulizers because that's the main thing. Like nobody wants to go run, and most times on the floors like they'll have nebulizers, but nobody want to go run and find that. That's aggravating. Sometimes you have to get yourself mentally prepared and just not like just get up and go, like, you know. All right, y'all, so it's 7:30. I done peed. So I don't want nothing else to distract me. I got the Pulmicort, some nebulizers, and a high flow. The only thing that I didn't see was Pulmicort. I mean, not Pulmicort. Christmas trees. So hopefully no one needs that. But yeah, about to put on this mask. Switch this mask. What the heck happened? And put on my goggles and go. I try to be like on a schedule in my head. I don't know if anyone else does that. Like, I got COVID ICU, so I'm gonna try to finish this by 8 o'clock. Then the PCU, maybe try to finish by 8:30. It's not a lot of patients over there. And then the regular ICU, maybe 9 o'clock. Sometimes I go by my schedule, sometimes I don't. Okay, I'll see you guys after this first round. Let's see what time I get done. Let's see if I go by schedule. Alright, guys. It is 9 o'clock and I'm done. Like, this has never happened to me before. Like, I've never got done earlier than like, it's actually like 8:57. Hold on, I'm gonna get the exact time. But yeah, so I'm really happy about that. No, it's 9:10. I'm tripping. But it is 9:10 and I've been done, but I was gonna go to the ICU, the other ICU, for those 2 vents that I had over there. It was like 4 beds, but I went over there and the therapist over there said she did it. So I did COVID, I did up here, and I am about to get another COVID ICU, and then I did COVID PCU, and yeah, so it's pretty much done. I'm about to get another patient on BiPAP from the ER on the PCU, but I mean, she doesn't even have no treatments or nothing, so it'll just be a check. They do Q6 checks here. So yeah, they do Q6 checks, and BiPAPs, vapos, and all that, and vents, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm about to go downstairs and eat, which I brought my lunch. which is this little vegan meal prep company. I got a vegan meal prep company from Rebuilt Meals. It's like a mojo jackfruit, has quinoa and stuff like that. I don't need to go downstairs because one, I'm not eating food from down there. I just like to be away, you know, from the environment for a little bit so I could get a mental break from this stuff, because it's a lot. Because first off, cafeteria or the little coffee shop they have closes at 12, and closes at 12, so it's like then you're forced to stay up here, so it could be a lot. Sometimes you just gotta see a different environment. Okay guys, so right now just chilling. I'm watching, who else watches this? Who else watches Messy Monday? It's such a good pastime, and I always watch it at work. But yeah, I'm in between rounds. Nobody called me except I had to give one breathing treatment because this patient was short of breath, resetting. I went in there, and of course his O2 was like 96. Yeah, so I gave him a breathing treatment now. Oh, and I did an ABG for my friend on the vent, poor thing. Okay guys, so this is the circuit. If you're a respiratory therapist, you know about this. But the Fisher-Paykel heated wire circuit, and you have to connect this to the circuit. So yeah, I'm gonna put it on the patient's BiPAP, but my lead told me that they're probably not gonna like it. It's probably gonna get too hot and suffocate her. The patient is only like, how old is she? She's like 60 years old. So she said it's not like she's an older patient with the like dry mouth. She's probably just uncomfortable, not used to it, which I understand. I'm gonna go do that right now, and I'm gonna tell the nurse what my lead said, but I'm gonna do that right now. End up putting that lady on the humidifier because the nurse was like, yeah, just don't do it, because she's not even complaining about it now. Now I'm about to run this ABG for my little friend. This is like the saddest thing ever. And see what's going on, her PO2, because it was low. It's like 40 something. And now, I don't know about you guys, but have you all ever been in the hospital where you didn't have to run your ABGs? I did for clinicals, and I heard that hospital, because I had friends that worked there, that they started using the iStat. This ABG system is so freaking complicated, I swear. It's the most complicated ABG system I ever had to do. So yeah, it comes on these long strips like this. Throw it away so you can't see your name or anything. And then of course throw this in the trash biohazard bag. So let me go give this to, no, I'm gonna put it in the computer first, and then I'm gonna go give it to them, just in case they're like, okay, do this. Then I could do that first instead of giving it to them, and then they want me to do something, then putting it in the computer and I forget or something. So I'm gonna do it now. But yeah, I'm tired of working. But yeah, let me put this in the trash can. Okay, so now it's like 12:30, and I have nothing else to do at 12. I think I had a treatment, but then again, I don't think I did. I don't. Everything that was like Nothing said Q6 or I mean not Q6, like Q4 on it, so nothing said that. So I'm just looking at the task list and seeing what I have to do. At this hospital we use Cerner. I used to use this in clinicals. Yeah, okay, so ICU part 1. Don't have none. I'm getting so tired, but I try not to drink coffee. So I just don't want to be one of those people that's addicted to it. 416, that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to go check on that BiPAP patient that came here from the ER. And I think she has a PRN treatment, but that is it. Yeah, so honestly it's nothing. Let me see. I mean, I don't even know if because when I went over there to the to the lady over there, she said she had it covered, the other ICU. Honestly, I don't know. Does she want me to come over there and help her, or does she want to do it all herself? I don't be one of, do you need help? 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 I am not doing that, like, no. Okay, I know you guys are tired of me swinging my ponytail. I am too. That lady wasn't even on BiPAP. I went in the room to check on her, and she was on like 4 liters with no humidification they put her on. And then I guess she had used a little bedside commode, so she was like setting like 86. So then I just put her on the high flow, and then she's like, she's not on the BiPAP. So I'm like, okay. So I just told her to get back in bed, and then I put her on the high flow, and she starts at like 93. I put her on like 7 liters. Shoot, I don't know. I'm tired. But yeah, so she's fine. And now that means I only have 1 BiPAP over there. It's no Vapotherms over there. It is Vapotherms over here. It's like 1 over here. 2 over here, I mean. And then the vent, a BiPAP over here, and a BiPAP over here. So that's it. So update on my friend. She's on the vent right now. She's gonna be proned after they put the central line in her. So I hate proning because it takes up a lot of energy. So it's just like it helps the patient, but for me it takes up my energy. I'm just kidding. No, but proning does take like a lot, especially if the patients aren't really that tiny. So, and if you don't know what proning is flipping them on their stomach. It helps their oxygen levels, because you know, I guess when you lay on your back, your lungs kind of shrivel up, and her lungs are really bad because she has lung cancer, COPD, and COVID pneumonia. So yeah. Hey guys, so it's 2 a.m. and I'm super tired, want to go home. But I know what I have to do, because I have to do all these little checks. The check over here, bit check, a Vapotherm checks, nothing, and BiPAP, just chart for all of them, and then go check that 1 BiPAP and the PCU, and then do those other vent checks. So I know I have to do that, but I'm just trying to see what medicines that I also have. Okay, you gotta take some of this stuff off. I'm tired. But yeah, and excuse my nail, it's broke, but it's whatever. Okay, so I'm about to go do these little checks and give these meds. Not gonna take long, not too much. Everything's gonna be just fine. Okay guys, so it's 2 o'clock. Oh, what happened? lot of shit happened. Then the freaking, okay, didn't even get to do a vent check on this lady because they were in the room, and then I'm waiting for them to prone her, and then so I did some vent checks on the regular ICU, and then the vapotherm and BiPAP checks. And then what else? Went to do a BiPAP check on the PCU, and that lady was like setting like 86. So little old me called a rapid on her, and they came and I called a rapid for her. This new ABGs thing, I don't get this needle like at all. Like, I do not get it. Like, the lady has really bad anxiety, so she yeah, she has really bad anxiety. She was trying to pull her mask off and stuff and just like freaking out, and the rapid guy came and he told me like to get an ABG on her and put her on these settings. He said put her on 20/8. She's gonna be transferred to ICU, but I got only a little bit of blood from her because she was moving around. So she has anxiety. Look at this. This is all I got. I mean, but so now I'm just gonna see what her ABG is looking like, and then see what her ABG is looking like, see what they're gonna do with her, and then I guess we'll prone her, and then I'll do her vent check. So I love when stuff like this happens when it's almost time to go home, because then it's like 3 o'clock by the time I finish all that. It will be time to go home. I tell you, this is the worst ABG thing ever. Like, it always does this stupid cleaning thing, and it takes like 4 minutes. Like, one time the doctor was like waiting for me for the ABG, and it was cleaning. Like, that is so aggravating. Respiratory, Alana. Alright, but yeah, I'll tell you guys what happens once all this is done. So yeah, bye. Her PO2 was 60, everything else was normal. So they said they'll keep her over there until tomorrow. And then what else they said? Yeah, so that's that. She's now stable. The nurse practitioner said just keep her on the setting she's on. I think I put her like on 20/10. So that's what she's on right now. And then she isn't prone yet because we have to wait for the doctor. And then I just have to do one more ABG for someone else, and they don't have an A-line, so it actually has to stick them. And they're on BiPAP and they're asleep, so that's gonna be annoying. But yeah, so that's what that is to do. I'm so restless. And all the other travelers here, we're all tired of, like, because we've been working so much, just tired and exhausted. So yeah, now I'm just charting for her vent stuff. So it's actually 2 ABGs that I gotta do, and they're both doing fine. They don't even look like nothing, like anything's wrong with them. I don't see why they would be having an ABG. So I'm about to call the lead and see, do they have to have it? Like, one lady, she's at 100%, the other one, she's at 92, but last time I tried to get an ABG on her, her arms are like huge. So it's like it was impossible, and I doubt I'm gonna get it this time. Like I did it one time, and then the lead tried to come and she couldn't get it. So why am I gonna stress about it now? She's doing fine. So I'm about to see what she wants me to do, because Okay guys, so update, didn't get neither one of the ABGs, and don't think I'm the type of person that'll get ABGs, because I get ABGs. But the second lady I did get, the one with the big arms, I just went in the area, I saw someone else go, but she started freaking out, so I had to pull out. And yeah, so I mean, that was that, you know. And I'm tired of talking about ABGs and pulling blood and stuff, because now it seems like respiratory is phlebotomy part 2. So yeah, I already told the lead I'm gonna leave it for day shift or whatever, tell them what happened. They need ABGs anyways. But yeah, so pretty much this was my day. Hope you guys could kind of get a little bit. If you're a respiratory therapist, you know, but if you're not, hope you could get what we do pretty much. I'm so tired. It's 5:30. Bye guys.